Hi, my friends. Well, this month of love has been all about how we can be so kind and loving and supportive and encouraging to others, our family, our friends. But in today's video, I want you to think about how we can be more loving and kind, encouraging and supportive to ourselves. Hi, I'm Bonnie Overman. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope my channel will inspire you to lead a more productive, creative, and stylish life at any age, always on a budget. I'm 73 and I just say it because if I can do it, believe me, I know you can do it too at any age. I have confidence in you. I want to thank all my wonderful friends, all my dear sweet subscribers that take the time to watch my videos and comment. It really means a lot to me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. You don't want to miss a different theme every month. And then I do tables and decor and crafts all around that theme. And if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. It does help my channel. Okay, so I know most of us, and I know how loving and wonderful my viewers are, my subscribers, my friends, all of you that watch my videos. And I think the goal of this month, I always have a theme every month, and this one's all about the month of love, and we're coming to the end of that. And I just started to think about so many times we're so kind and encouraging to others, and yet we're not that supportive to ourselves. So I have 5 tips today that I think you can at least think about and think, oh boy, am I sabotaging myself? Am I being unduly hard on myself? Am I reprimanding myself? Am I tearing myself down all the time? Just to kind of think about. So let's think about, when we think about a brand new year, how we can bring more joy and happiness and love and passion and confidence into our own lives. I think that's so important. The first thing I want to talk about, number 1, is to stop the negativity. Now, I know we have negative things going on in our life and grief and a lot of other things, but I'm talking about that little record in your head. I know I have one, which I have to stop every time I hear it, is that, you really are too old to do this or learn this. You really are going to fail at this. You just can't do that, or you're too old. I mean, all these things start to come into play, and I stop it because you really have to stop and think about some of these things. Why are you beating yourself up about this? If it's, let me give you a couple examples. So let's say a couple years ago, I tried to do a garden, okay? And I thought, oh, it'd be cool. I'm just going to do some pots. I did tomatoes and I think zucchini, and I think I did something else. I can't remember now. Anyway, it was such a chore for me. It gets so hot here in California. I know that I forgot about them sometimes. I overwatered, underwatered. Then I put fertilizer on them. Anyway, I ended up getting a little tomato this big that tasted so bad I couldn't even eat it. And then this odd looking zucchini that was like a zucchini, and then it had a big ball on it, and then it skinny again. Overwater, underwater, over fertilize. And you know what? I started to kind of give myself a hard time about it. It's like, Bonnie, you can't even grow tomatoes. What's wrong with you? My sister-in-law has a big garden in her backyard with all this stuff. She grows almost all her food. It's like, what is wrong with you? And I thought, wait a minute. Why did I neglect it? Because I'm not really that interested. I don't want to put the time into doing a garden. I'm just not into it right now. Maybe one day I will. I love watching other people garden and all their beautiful produce and everything. And I kind of researched it a little bit, but I came to the conclusion that I don't want to spend my time gardening a vegetable garden. I'd rather be crafting. I'd rather be decorating, creating things, etc. So I could be really hard on myself and call myself names and what's the matter with you? You can't even grow a tomato. But I said, wait a minute. I really don't want to do this. And that's okay too. You might have this big project and you go, oh, I'm going to fail at this. Well, you really don't want to do it. Well, if it's something you don't have to do, don't do it. If it's something you want to do, then take the time to learn what you need to know to be a success. So I think it's a mental way that we talk to ourselves. But get rid of the negativity. It has no place in your life. Life is hard enough. And I don't think we need to be negative. We need to be as positive as possible. Now, I'm not talking about living in la la land and not looking at the reality of things and going, boy, I need to prepare for this or that. So stop the negativity. I think that's only a good thing. The second thing is to always keep moving forward. So many times in life, I think we get stuck. We get stuck in places. We have a bad relationship. We have a situation with a family member or a friend, and you can't move out of that till you kind of resolve it in your head anyway. So I know for me, one of the big things in my life was the divorce of my first marriage. And I was just marinating in this suffering and going over and over everything and not moving forward. I was stuck. And it was a really bad time for me. You know, he moved on. He had moved forward with his new girlfriend. And, you know, I was kind of stuck behind, and I had a young son to raise, no help with money or anything. And I finally said, you know what, honey, stop letting what happened ruin your life today. You know, I know it's hard sometimes, but if you can get into just doing an action or doing something, and for me, it was looking for a new job. I got a job in outside sales, and my life just got so much better. But I had to do it for my son. But so always try to move forward. So we have things in life that are very sad and that kind of bring our regular life to a halt. You know, they burden us. It's like we're carrying a lot on our shoulders. Well, some things you can't do anything about. But like I said, if you can move forward. Now, what comes into this also is procrastination, which I am a queen of procrastination. And I really ask myself, why are you procrastinating? Well, because I really don't want to do it, or I'm afraid I'm going to fail at it. That's one of the big ones for me, especially when I'm creating things. Oh, it's not going to work out. That's that negativity again. You got to stop it. But I think getting up and doing something towards the what you want to accomplish this year, and we talked about that. What is your plan for this year? Just get up and do something. That action will actually propel you into the next step. It's kind of amazing. You know, I always say, you want to declutter a room, give yourself 15 minutes a day, uninterrupted 15 minutes. You are going to be amazed what you can get done. But you can't answer the phone or take something to another room. You got to just get in there and really go to town. So try to always move forward in life. I think that's so important. And that includes too learning new things and doing new things, but move forward in life. And that brings me to the number 3, which is finding your passion in life. I think it's important, if we're going to live a happy and joyful life, that we have a passion. We have something we love to do. And what I found for most people, it has to do with creating something. So for me, it's what I create for my channel. That's my passion. Creating a mantle display or crafts or whatever. And I am so blessed and thankful that you guys like to watch what I do, because I would be doing this even if I didn't have a YouTube channel. I would still be crafting and doing all this stuff. So for me, it's creating decor, it's creating tablescapes, it's creating crafts. All of that is my passion. But what is yours? You know, so many people go through their life pushing that down. You know, oh, painting is too expensive, or piano lessons are too expensive, or this or that. I urge you to find some way to do your passions. It brings such joy and peace to me. And I think I feel so good and proud about the things I create. And I think it's a good thing, whether it's cooking or gardening. Maybe your thing's gardening. I know it's not mine, but it could be music. It could be photography. But follow your passion. I think treating yourself so well is also encouraging and supportive on trying new things or getting back into doing things. And you might have to go back to your childhood, actually, to, if you don't know what your passions are. But a lot of us shove that down, and I think we should be exploring it instead of doing that. Build up your confidence is number 4. I think it's so important to be confident about things, be confident around people, be confident that you can do things. And like I said, if you're not confident about something you want to do, think about it. Do I just need to learn to do something? I have to tell you, I film on my iPhone. I edit on my iPhone. I upload to YouTube on my iPhone. I didn't know how to do any of this stuff. And I could have told myself, you're too old. You don't know how to do it. Just forget about it. But no, I said, no, I'm going to do this. I have all this time now because I'm retired. I need to share and hopefully inspire other people. That's why I do my channel. I don't get paid, you guys. I don't make any money at this at all. But you'll see there's no ads. If there's ads, YouTube put them on and I'm not getting paid for them. But I would be doing this anyway, but I had to teach myself all of this. That's why I urge people that want to start a YouTube channel. It's so easy. You don't have to buy anything if you have a iPhone. You just film and edit on it. You edit under iMovie. It's really simple. Believe me, if I can do it, you can do it. But anyway, build your confidence. And I think to really become more confident is to not think about yourself overly or worry about everything about yourself, but turn your attention to other people. I think that's why this month of love is so important, because if you really look at others and helping others and being really concerned about other people and want to know about them and how they're doing and all of that, that takes the focus off of you and really helps you be more confident, I have to say. Because I made a whole video on self-confidence and how self-conscious I used to be and me going into outside sales and that whole thing. So I have that in my repertoire if you want to look through. By the way, all you have to do is click on my little face here, and it takes you to, and then click on the next face, and then it takes you to my homepage. Click on videos, and there's all my videos for the past 3 years, as long as I've been doing this. So anyway, so build your confidence. And you're going to do that too by doing your passion. These are all interrelated. And the last thing I want to say is be supportive and encouraging to yourself. This is so important. This is what keeps me going sometimes on my channel when I just don't feel like doing it. But I see your beautiful comments and you're so supportive and encouraging. And by the way, I'm on Facebook. I belong to at least 8 to 10 Facebook groups, you know, mantles and tables and crafting and all that. And you know what my goal is on that? My goal is to, I do get a lot of comments and a lot of nice things said about my things I post, but I try, when I get into notifications, to have half of the things, people that I have commented on their table, and they're coming back saying thank you to me, and then I love that. So I think it's important to give back to a lot of people. The most wonderful thing you can do in life, and talk about love, is to be supportive and encouraging to people. This is so important because so many people, I mean, it's a lot to put your stuff out there for everybody to look at and to comment. And by the way, I do not believe at all in saying anything negative on Facebook, especially in these groups. If I don't like something, I just go right by. But I try to find something nice in everything. And I think you can do that in every single post. There's always something, the colors, the designs, the antiques, something's always beautiful. And I always try to be very encouraging to people. You know, sometimes they say it's my first time posting. And some people come down and start criticizing. And those are the people that never post anything, are the ones that are the meanest on Facebook. All right, I'm done with that. But anyway, I hope these 5 tips, again, stop being negative, always moving forward. What are your passions? Building your confidence and being encouraged and supportive to yourself. I mean, not only to others, to yourself. I think it's going to be just a beautiful year for you if you do this. And anyway, I hope you love this. I hope you got so inspired, and will just think about it. If anything negative starts to come in your head, take it right out and put something positive there instead. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.